Today on the meal prep series, we're making sweet and sour chicken. This is a high protein dish and tastes absolutely incredible. Starting out, we're going to get our rice on. I know I do rice quite often on these meal preps, and you can change it up, which I'll leave a few details about in the description, but we're going to go with 300 grams of washed basmati rice, 600 milliliters of cold water, and a bit of sea salt flakes to taste. Give it a stir to break up. With that all together, we can then give this a whisk for those flavors to become friends, just ensuring we break up the corn flour or starch, and then just pop this aside. Going back to the rice that was doing its thing whilst we were prepping all the other stuff, this can then be turned off the heat but leave the lid on for a final 4 minutes. Then we're going to remove the lid and then fluff this up with a fork or spatula just to break up all the individual grains, making sure nothing's stuck together, and then remove it from the stovetop. Like always, this is the macros or the nutrition for the basmati rice, including the portion weights as well. The color doesn't matter too much because the sauce will add a really nice color to it. Also, you might get a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan. If this does happen, I do recommend draining it off, otherwise the chicken will steam and then it will become like rubber. Like I said, you can use chicken thighs, which I'll leave all of the details about in the description. After 6 minutes in total, add in the garlic and ginger paste and mix this around to cook for 45 seconds. All we need to do here is just break up that, making sure that it's not clumped up, just to get the infusion into the chicken. As for these, just give them a quick slice up, rotate them 90 degrees and then dice into large chunks, leaving us with all of this, and this can just be placed in a bowl and mixed together. Next is 1 brown or yellow onion. This is about medium size. Just slice off both ends, slice it in half and then just peel off that skin. You can save all of these scraps for a stock. Place it on a half moon position and then just thinly slice the whole way across, laying it flat about 3/4 of the way through just to continue slicing it safely. The onion can also be added to the bowl with the bell peppers or capsicums, and then just give this a good mix with your hands just to break up any of the layers of onion. Then we're just going to bring this to a boil and cook for 2 minutes, which will make the corn flour or starch react, thickening it up really well and getting everything coated in that delicious sauce. There's not a whole lot to this, it's really simple. Just mix and stir until the sauce is thickened up. If you have a little bit of leftover sauce, make sure to top it off between the 5, and then we can garnish with spring onion or scallion, chili, or even more sesame seeds, it's up to you. But we're then left with these absolutely delicious sweet and sour chicken and that soft fluffy basmati rice. The macros are for the complete dish. You can see the weights and all of the calories, fats, carbs, and proteins. Storage on these, they'll last up to 4 days in the fridge and 4 months in the freezer.